We back at it, another one, guys. The Shapeshifting Detective. We playing an interactive movie game tonight, guys. I hope you guys are ready for the movie tonight, guys. I'm still a little... Now, I heard this was a good one. My boy, streamers did it. Dante and some boys did this on their stream. I had to check it out, bruh. Let's see how it is for me, bruh. And see how I... Now, if you guys are new to this channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, guys. Give it a thumbs up if you like the video. Let's get into it. The movie starts now, baby. It starts right now.
You're listening to Radio August. Dark Nights with Poe and Monroe.
It's 5 o'clock and I'm Alice Monroe with your August update. August police are appealing for information following the murder of 21-year-old Dorota Shaw.
Dorota Shaw, 21-year-old.
Last night, Chief DuPont is calling the crime a violent and despicable act. Anyone with information about the murder is urged to get in touch via the department's confidential tip hotline.
We're gonna find that killer, baby.
Horrible, Poe.
Indeed it is.
You need to learn when to keep your mouth shut.
Who you talking to, bro? Don't be looking at me like that. Who are you?
Exactly. Rewind.
Hey, what you talking about? Rewind? I just asked a simple question. My voice ain't even right. Exactly. Rewind. Bro, you ain't give me a choice, bro.
You're listening to Radio August.
Boy, tripping, bro.
Dark Nights with Poe and Monroe.
It's 5 o'clock and I'm Alice Monroe with your August update. August police are appealing for information following the murder of 21-year-old Dorota Shaw. Miss Shaw's body was discovered last night. Chief DuPont is calling the crime a violent and despicable act. Anyone with information about the murder is urged to get in touch via the department's confidential tip hotline. It's horrible, Poe.
Indeed it is.
How I supposed to answer that question, bruh? He rewind me back to the beginning like that, bruh. This dude funny, bruh. Okay.
You need to learn when to keep your mouth shut.
The heck, bruh.
You know why you're here, don't you?
I'm gonna say yes.
Then humor me. The dead girl. And this. What exactly were you thinking? You have one job. Don't get caught.
So I'm the killer.
Do you think you can do that this time?
Sure, I guess.
It's a rhetorical question. You're going to a town called August. Find Chief DuPont. He's gonna think you're someone else. This person.
Let me see.
This is who you are now. Understood?
Yeah, I guess, bro.
Splendid.
Get out of my
If
face,
someone
boy.
so much as sniffs that you're different, you'll be deprecated. Deprecated.
Oh, shoot.
We expect you to use your ability. Just don't get caught. And never, ever change into a child.
In brighter news,
What?
August resident Mia
What?
French is
What is this?
celebrating the return of her missing pooch, Barley. The 8-month-old Basset Hound puppy was found outside Daryl's Chicken and Ribs.
and that's 5 o'clock with Poe and Monroe.
I'm Violet. Welcome to the guest house. There are some rules. In particular, no shoes in the guest house.
Okay.
The carpet's priceless. Now, how long are you staying for?
As long as it takes. As long as it takes.
Yes. The chief said it may be a while. I can see you don't mind getting your hands dirty, though.
Nah, I like to get my hands dirty.
Of late. Perhaps the murder will bring some tourists in. It's just you and some tarot readers at the moment. It's deathly quiet.
The murder.
Yes, the murder. You haven't spoken to the chief yet, have you?
Nope. Chief? Yeah.
Chief Dupont. He's the one who booked the room for you. You look lost. You should probably go and speak to the chief. Your room is just down the hall, last on the left. It has its own back door. The chief said that's the way you'd like it.
Okay.
Just finishing.
Homegirl, what's up? In the future, I just looking for my room.
You don't believe? That sounds
Never
serious.
believe.
You must have a serious job to do. Hi, I'm Bromlin.
Nice to meet you, Roblin. Roblin, pleased to meet you. I'm Sam.
Pleased to meet you, Sam. If you'd like a reading.
Maybe later I'll come find you. I mean, sure.
What's your question, Sam?
Will I win? Are you guilty? Are you guilty?
Oh. The Page of Cups. It suggests I'm innocent of whatever it is I'm being accused of. I'm going to be seeing a lot more of you, aren't I, Sam?
Yes, you are.
I'm in room 1 and that's down the hall. Lorraine's in 2, Lexi's in 3. And which room are you in, Sam?
Last on the left. I'd rather not say.
Good. We're neighbors. Just knock if you need me.
I will.
Inverted full crown, which gives a ghastly sound. We're not going to reproduce it here now.
Tune
It's like a
radio.
bell
Go to
ringing
the
in
room.
reverse. The purpose of most spirit chimes is to keep spirits away.
I'm gonna go to my room. Okay. Nice little room here. Okay. So far, so good. Shift locked.
Curiosity shop is now closed.
You're listening to Radio August. Dark Nights with Poe and Monroe.
Arms Wide, read by Adam Day. From this height, nighttime London.
Good, you got my message. Chief Inspector Dupont. I wasn't sure you'd come, but I suppose you're between
They
jobs.
told me I need to go see you. I'm Sam.
Well, we both know that's not true. But I like it. Sam. That's your cover now. So, the job. Dorota Shaw. 21, accomplished cellist, redhead. Strangled. I know who did it, but I need proof. It's the tarot readers.
Like dead Broody. Donna Shaw. Let's hear it. Readings.
Yes. Keep up, Sam. That's the girl who was murdered.
Why is it because of reading?
Because they predicted it. The older one, Bronwyn, she came into my office last night talking all crazy and saying Dorota was in trouble. I did my best not to lock her up.
Crazy.
It all sounded crazy to me. Tarot, the spirit world, cards that move, trans-dimensional thingamajigs. To be honest, I thought she'd probably been smoking something, and that's why I didn't take it seriously.
Okay. Why isn't she in jail?
Because things. I don't have enough on her. That's where you come in. The free guest house stay isn't free. I need you to work the case and report back to me. Find out things from the inside. Can you do it?
I'll try.
Okay. I'll be telling everyone that you've been hired by the Shaws because obviously local law enforcement is either too incompetent or too overworked to solve anything. That gives you a license to talk to people, but only notionally. Don't actually touch people or annoy them. You don't have any real authority, understand? But
okay.
I'll help you.
Let's go and conversate with little people real quick now. Where's my badge and gun? Help me out. Where's my badge and gun?
There's no badge or gun, just a hope and a promise. Come and find me when
you're sick. What kind of mess? Where's my badge and gun?
For you, Sam. Don't know.
Bro, tell me about the story. Okay, have you and actually last night? Where was Dory killed? Tell me about her.
She was a cellist, selected for a scholarship at Juilliard. It was in the local paper. I'm more of a Bon Jovi fan myself.
Okay. When was she killed?
Don't read the paper, do you? Yesterday, Monday the 9th at approximately 9 p.m, according to the coroner. We got a call from the mother just after 10 p.m.
Where's Dory killed? What can you tell me about Violet?
Born here, runs the local guest house. Lovely lady. Where are you going with this, Sam? What's she told you?
Nothing.
She told you she's taking pills, didn't she? Let me handle Violet. She didn't kill anyone.
Okay. What do you know?
Not much.
What do you know?
Perhaps you should do some investigating? Do I have an alibi for last night? Do I?
Yeah, do you?
Okay. I was here, and there are video monitors that will prove it. Thanks for ruling me out, genius.
I just try to get all the information, bro.
His gut pulling out his spine like an afterthought. I
Visit
grabbed
the
his
guest
gun
house.
and ran as she shredded the screaming lab techs like paper dolls. There's no way I'm dying like that. No.
I assume you've been to see Chief DuPont already?
Yeah, I have. Do you know Dory?
Not really. I'm sure she was a precious lamb, though.
Suspicious lamb?
Yes, a lamb. Young. Innocent. Lambs get slaughtered, though, don't they?
What? So Dory was nice.
Nice, yes, that's a good description. Actually, I thought she was a bit slutty, to be honest.
Oh. Dory was slutty.
Sorry. I'm gossiping. I don't want to talk ill of the dead. Ask her boyfriend.
Where do I find her boyfriend?
Oscar lives at the vicarage next to the church. Don't tell him I sent you, though. I'm sure he's sick of seeing people already.
Okay. Who are the other guests? She said you're taking pills for...
I take clozapine. I think they're for anxiety. I'm a very anxious person. I don't know, Dr. Sam, you tell me.
Who are the other guests?
They're tarot readers. I'm thinking of asking them to leave, actually.
Don't ask them to leave. Why do you want them to leave?
Demands already? I'm only thinking of doing it.
No, I need to know about them.
Rises.
I'ma leave for now.
Dreams.
And nightmares.
with Poe and Monroe. Okay.
Sam, is it? I'm sensing you're not here for a reading.
No, I'm not. Have some questions about the murder.
Chief Dupont thinks I did it. I'm hoping you'll convince him otherwise.
Why should I convince him? How well did you know her?
I didn't. We've only been here 2 days. I understand it's suspicious me being a stranger in town, but it's the truth.
Okay. Predict her murder. Except you predict her murder.
We saw danger in the cards and we tried to stop it. Trust me, Sam, we're on the same team.
How do you predict her murder? Where were you at last night?
In my room reading. I found a trashy romance novel under the bed. I'm assuming it's Violet's. It's all swooning heroines and brooding vampire Casanovas. Thank God Lexi saved me.
Okay. Save you? You didn't leave your room all night.
She came to my room to chat for a little while. That was around 9, I think. You can ask her.
I think Violet is trashy?
I said the book was trashy. Look at this place. If her guest house is anything to go by, Violet's the opposite of trashy.
How did you predict the murder?
We saw it in the cards, not images. Feelings, impressions. Tarot can be very powerful.
Can you ask who the killer is?
Not these cards. They only tell us what they want us to know.
I'm gonna leave for now.
Alex, that you find someone to reach out to. But thank you again for sharing with us.
Oh, I'm so impressed again, Monroe. You're so observant.
I try.
Hopefully, this lady can...
You must be a new guest. Or you're burglaring us.
I'm a new
Ray, by
guest.
the way.
What's up, Ray?
Pleased to meet you, Sam. Enjoy your stay. The hot water goes off at 9, by the way, so it's cold showers from there on in. It really bugs me.
Well, bro, me too. What do you know about?
I didn't know her. I know she was called Dorota Shaw. She was young, had red hair, a talented musician.
Okay, who's the next victim? Do you have any connection with Doris at all?
No, not at all. You're completely barking up the wrong tree there.
Well, that's what the murder would say.
Spoken like the true killer, posing as a detective, trying to frame someone else for the murder.
And that was what the murder would say too. Try to blame somebody else. How do you predict the murder?
We did a reading. A group reading, actually. With a special tarot deck.
What's a group reading? What did it tell you?
The three of us get together and read the same cards. Bronwyn says it makes the whole thing stronger or more powerful or something. But I'm pretty sure I'd get the same answers just on my own.
Tell me about the special tarot deck. What were you doing last night?
I was in my room. Praying, actually. I don't believe in God, but I was still praying. It didn't work.
What do you believe in? What didn't work?
My
what
prayer,
didn't work?
that the girl would be safe.
Tell me about the special tarot card deck.
Mercury? It's not exactly from here. With a normal tarot deck, you'd have the question, so you'd be the querent. With Mercury, it gives you the question and the answer. The cards themselves kind of change. It's a special deck.
Can I see the Mercury Terror?
I don't have it at the moment. Bronwyn has it.
Okay.
She'd cut a small square of cheese because she was weak. By late afternoon, she'd taken one of Mother's favorite lemon biscuits.
Hi.
Hey,
Sam,
let's
is
see.
it? Come on in.
Yeah.
Make yourself at home. Me casa es su casa. Come on.
Hey, girl, what's up? Do you know Dockery?
I don't know anyone in this town, except for Bronwyn and Rain, obviously, and Violet, and the Chief, and now you. Sorry, I'm a bit nervous.
Why you so nervous? How did you know she was going to die?
Good old-fashioned fortune-telling. Well, kind of. We drew a card each and smushed them all together. Do you know what the most dangerous tarot card is?
Death?
Everybody thinks that. It's such a cliche. The death card doesn't even mean death. Most of the time.
So, is the most dangerous tarot card?
The Five of Swords. I think so anyway. There's nothing more dangerous than someone taking whatever they want, no matter the cost.
You draw the Five of Swords for Dakota?
Yeah, I did. Rain got the Knight of Wands, that's Dorota, and Bronwyn got the Ten of Swords, which is, well, you know, swords in general are bad.
How well do you know? Okay, why did you come to August? What were you doing last night?
She's like my big sister, so pretty well.
Okay, do you think she killed Dakota?
No.
Why did you come to August?
The cards told us to. Well, the cards of Rain. Tarot gives us a rough direction and he narrows it down with some astrological jiggery-pokery. He's basically a walking esoteric library. And if that sounds dull, let me reassure you, it is.
You do whatever the cards tell you?
No. Well, yeah. Well, no. We have a job to do.
A job? What job?
I didn't say job. I said job.
You said job to do. Job.
Okay. We make a cheese obelisk, a chop, and depending on the shape of that chop, we get different answers to questions.
I know you lying.
No, you don't.
What were you doing last night?
I was in my room all night with Bronwyn. We were painting our nails.
Can I see your nails? Okay, can I see your nails? Can you prove it? What should I say? Can I see your nails?
I mean, yeah. I've already cleaned it off.
Lit with 3 circles. It was excavated at Brindley Hill, the site of a standing circle within August. You might have seen it. Legend says that it wards off evil.
Find somewhere safe to transition. You're not a superhero.
Hi, Hi, I'm Chief DuPont.
So it was not that limited. All this needed was an audience to be infectious, and it's so easy here. There's so much theatricality surrounding this demon.
Let me talk to Lexi again.
Chief Inspector, you gave me a shock. What is it? What have I done?
Tell me about Bronwyn. Tell me about Bronwyn. Why are you here in August? Tell me about Bronwyn. What were you doing last night?
Nothing. I mean, I was here all night. This cat's on a Bron can vouch for me.
Tell me about Bronwyn.
Yeah, tell me
She's
about
an
Bronwyn.
Aquarius. Her favourite colour is green. What else do you need to know?
Is she your leader? Has she killed before? Are you prepared to go to jail for her?
Jail? What for? I haven't done anything wrong.
Aiding and abetting a criminal.
I'll aim and abet Bronwyn to the day I die, but she's not a criminal.
Why are you here in August?
Well, it's not for the nightlife, I can tell you that. This is where the cards told us to go. I guess you could call it destiny.
Do you know anyone here? What's wrong with the nightlife? Do you know anyone here?
No, I can honestly swear I don't know any Augustives? Augustonians? Augustans until we got here.
And only the fall could quiet him, and he could infect someone else. That girl, that first girl, she was no different. She was nearly there already without the demon's whispers.
Hold on.
Hello, I'm Violet. I'm Violet.
Now leave and go back to
Now
her.
it was just a waiting game, until she got to her lonely, nearly empty home every night.
You don't trust me, do you, Violet? Is it because I read tarot? Why don't you let me pull a card for you?
No, thank you. Okay.
Great. What do you want to know about?
The murder. My Sam. My love life. The murder. My love life.
I think the tarot wants to ask a different question, but... The devil. You're letting yourself be manipulated by someone who isn't good for you. Or maybe it means you're having fantastic sex. You might like playing the victim.
Did you sleep well last night?
Yes, thank you.
I didn't see you yesterday evening.
I stayed in my room. You can ask Lexi. That reminds me, I think I found a book of yours. It's called He Came Through the Shadows.
What makes you think it's mine?
Yeah.
Your name's written on the inside cover.
Pills don't hurt, right? She'd been like this that day, rationalizing to the demon Paris.
Go to
Hello,
Lexi.
Violet. Is everything okay? Ignore the mess. I was just going to tidy it up.
Did you have a pleasant evening last night?
Great, thanks. The room's really lovely.
But you weren't in this room, were you? I didn't see you around yesterday evening. But you weren't in this room, were you?
Oh no, was I sleepwalking again? I haven't done that since... for ages. I didn't come into your room, did I?
No. Yes.
I'm so sorry. I don't know why I do that. It only seems to happen when there's a lot of bad energy floating around. Bronwyn says I just stand there and stare. I didn't catch you, not sleeping, did I?
Bread.
Hmm.
The blood stained the porcelain and he relished in it. The pain let go.
Mrs. Gallagher, an unexpected pleasure.
How long are you planning to be here?
In town? I really don't know. Until the tarot tells us to leave. Or you kick us out, obviously.
How did you know Dorota was going to die?
We didn't know she was definitely going to die. Only that she was definitely in danger of dying. Tarot cards can tell you a lot when you know what you're looking for.
Tragic story painted the town red with her hair and her blood, satiated the...
Go to my room real quick. Let's say I'm her.
Hi, I'm Bronwyn.
Go quickly, always. He was a football.
Is there something I can help with, Miss Castle?
I hope we're not being too much trouble.
It's very brave of you to tell the chief that Dorota would be murdered and then stick around afterwards. I'd have run for sure.
You strike me as someone braver than that. Why would I run?
You're prime suspect, aren't you? You look strong enough to strangle another woman. Even if you're innocent, a jury would probably convict you.
Even if I'm innocent? You look strong enough to strangle another woman too.
Well, if you can't pay for your rooms, you might just find out.
Oh!
The demon had outgrown his host.
Okay, that was a threat.
Poor soul to bear, tore him apart and drowned with him, tangled together in the water.
Bron, something doesn't feel right. I don't know what exactly, but it's not right.
Thoughts on Dorota?
Well, it's hard to say with just one victim. Musical talent, red hair. If there's another, there will be a pattern. Do you think it's another right?
A right?
Right.
As in the same thing we were chasing after in Birmingham? I suppose it doesn't really matter. Just have to try and stop it.
Stop it? Birmingham? Stop it? Birmingham?
The Traveller? Dead Girls? Ring any bells?
Traveller?
Bron, you're acting weird. Are you still you?
Of course.
Stop freaking me out. It's not cool in this current climate.
No shared germ, no shared air, just an audience.
Ron, are you okay?
I'm not okay. I'm okay.
Good. It's not our fault this stuff happens. We're just the messengers.
We've seen a lot of stuff?
Are you asking me or telling me? Yes, we've seen a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
You seem weird. Just go and regroup or something, then come back and make me feel better about myself.
Them as animals?
That was quick.
There's 4 figures on it. Perhaps walking across, maybe?
What was the object used for, what do you think?
Only use I can see is maybe like a coat or...
You could do that, but it's good.
Hello, I'm Rain.
Yes. This particular mangle was
You
used to
try him
crush
now.
4 young women in Kiruna in the 19th. Identical quadruplets aged
She's not
17.
here.
Apparently, their essence remains ingrained in the manga.
Have you met the new detective yet? We're basically under 24-hour surveillance now.
Do you think Sam's onto us?
What?
Onto what exactly?
The real reason we're here. What we did last night. Our role in the murder. The real reason. Our role in the murder. What we did last night.
As far as Sam's concerned, me and Lexi were together and you were praying in your room. It's half true, at least.
Earlier shows, do you remember? It was the same material.
Oh. I see, but it's small as well, and it has 3 circles attached.
Rain, I'm so worried about Bronwyn. What are we going to do?
Why are you worried about Bronwyn?
Yeah.
The chief thinks she killed Dorota.
Maybe she did kill Dorota.
That's not even funny, Rain. Bronwyn's the least murdery person we know. Okay, let's say she did do it. What possible reason could she have for killing Dorota?
Psychopathic tendencies? Crime of passion? Psychopathic tendencies?
Yeah. Bronwyn's a real bunny boiler.
August.
That's crazy, bro. I don't know who did it.
Legend says that it wards off evil spirits while traversing.
She ain't nowhere around.
Well, I wish we could give everyone in August one of those.
Poe's Curiosity Shop. Welcome to Poe's Curiosity Shop. Okay.
Hi, I'm Lexi. I'm Lexi.
In quite a lot of pain.
Yes, where could he be from?
Hello, Lexi. What can I do for you?
Please don't ask us to leave. The police want alibis from everyone for last night.
Well, I don't have one. I literally can't remember what I was doing.
Please don't ask us to leave.
Have you been speaking to Sam? You're safe for the minute.
That sounds ominous.
If one of your crew did murder Dorota, you can't really stay here, can you?
The process caused the pain you see on his face. These tattoos are a reminder that some things are best left unseen.
What's up, Lexi? I'm sensing something's on your mind.
I'm worried about our alibi.
Don't worry about that. We don't have anything to hide. You're just fine.
Do you think Sam suspects? Am I really fine? Do you think Sam suspects?
Maybe. But it'll be difficult to prove.
Oh.
Read by The Raw Geek. Dimitri stared out into the pitch-black darkness outside of his bedroom window. It felt unnatural to...
Something's weird, isn't it?
This might be Lexi.
Ron seems strange today.
How are you?
Do you think Bronwyn might get falsely imprisoned? It happens all the time.
Are you looking to take over?
No. I'm just worried.
The field of archaeology hadn't had a breath of fresh air in 8 months. This, combined with the moon's low gravity, a lack of sunlight, the station's depressing food pastes, and the project's mounting work pressure, had gone so...
Hello, I'm Violet. I'm Violet.
And himself, that they were writing history here. Last few months, discoveries he had never dared dream. When he and the other scientists first arrived here, their excitement had been... spark of enthusiasm had faded like a falling star.
Knew to detect it a little bit.
Hi, I'm Chief DuPont.
Hello, I'm Violet. I'm
No.
Violet.
Hi, I'm Chief DuPont.
And for the first time noticed their hollow cheeks and the dark circles under...
Who knows whether you've made the right decision or not, Claude?
How's Bronwyn been? What were you doing last night? How's Bronwyn been?
Overly nice. She's covering her tracks well if she has anything to hide.
What was it I asked you to do again?
You just told me to report back to you if I noticed anything suspicious. Good grief, Claude. You're a bit young to be losing your marbles already.
What were you doing last night?
Claude, we've been through this. I honestly don't remember. I checked my diary and there's no entry, so I was probably here, as always.
How can you not remember, Violet?
I don't know. Which is exactly what I said in my statement. Don't try and get me to contradict myself.
Okay.
And dreaded what they would find there, if it did.
Chief DuPont, what a pleasant surprise. I think we've covered just about everything twice over, but if you think I'm hiding something...
Who are you really, Bronwyn Castle?
Does it bother you, Chief DuPont? Knowing there are things in this world that aren't black and white. You don't know what to file me under, and that makes you uncomfortable. Or perhaps you've already made up your mind about me. Why don't you tell me who you think I am?
Okay.
You're a con artist. You're a murderer. You're a murderer.
You're gonna need to do some more research, Chief. That's just not true.
Project's slow progress, and his eagerness for a breakthrough that prompted him to... I will, he insisted.
I should have been sure to direct to her.
Good evening, Chief DuPont.
Dorota's family, what does the tarot say about them? Bronwyn ever been arrested?
Not since I've met her. She's a lawful good type character, if you play D&D.
Lexi ever been in trouble with the police? Have you ever been in trouble with the police? Lexi ever been in trouble with the police? Have you ever been in trouble with the police?
I've never been convicted, no.
Been charged with anything?
My mind's gone blank.
Dorota's family, what does the tarot say about them?
I can do a reading if you want.
Yes.
It's the Five of Cups. It talks about loss and dealing with that loss. I don't think you need a tarot reader to interpret that one.
This is hard,
Besides,
bro.
we don't want you down there any longer than necessary. Neither do I, thought Dimitri. A drop as his descent quickly accelerated. Dr. Utani checked was still working, and to notify him of the depth of his descent. 200 meters, 300 meters, 400, 500, 600, 700. Nearing the end of the rope now, she informed Dimitri at 800 meters. If we lose communication, just...
Hi, I'm Lexi. I'm Lexi.
I'm turning to Sam.
break the unsettling silence that commanded this deep and dark.
Before you even open your mouth, I'd just like to remind everyone around here that I did not kill Dorota. Question after question after question after question. If Chief DuPont thought it was me, I'd still be at the station. So can we please talk about something else?
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna let you be. I think it's not her, then.
There's some scratches here.
Can I see Terracore?
Mercury. Sure. I'll just get it. It feels a bit sacrilegious just spreading it out to show you. It doesn't really answer questions, it more asks them. Do you want it to ask you a question, Sam?
Sure.
It wants to know if you're happy being the person you are now. Mercury doesn't agree. In fact, if anything, and I could be wrong, it's suggesting that you're not even the person you're saying you are now. I've only had that reading once before.
By the time Dimitri was done with his task,
what the
he'd
freak,
gotten
bro?
so used to this. A reprieve from the unnerving silence, he thought, until he realized two things. There were whispers. Overcome by a sudden and severe dread, Dimitri
Hi, I'm Chief DuPont.
inside out. He tried climbing up the rope in a panic. Surface. Faster! Please go faster! He pleaded the moment communication.
Can't get none of them to talk no more.
Music to Dimitri's ears. I don't know, he replied. Just get me back up. Quarters and plumped down on the bed, exhausted. He hadn't told anyone about the whispers in the dark for fear of being mocked.
Hello, I'm Violet. I'm Violet.
He wasn't sure which was scarier. Things he had copied, much to her delight and gratitude.
Nobody talking, bro. Nobody.
Thanks to some earlier... Utani was able to create a rough translation of the word, or rather something that approximated its meaning.
Hi, I'm Bronwyn. I'm Bronwyn.
to his
Turn
bed.
back on the radio.
It wasn't working, and his eyes hadn't yet gotten used to the dark, so he instead... All he heard now was the soft, familiar buzzing of a ceiling lamp. Shrouded in darkness, he rubbed the heels of his hands against his eyes, trying... Wonderment slowly turned to horror as he came to the terrifying realization that he had gone...
Hello, I'm Rain.
Help! He stammered. Somebody help! He continued into the common area of the base, which
you don't want to talk to him at all, bro.
Waited. Again, there was no response. But as he listened closer, he... Hello? Can you hear me? He tried again. I can't see...
Hi, I'm Lexi. I'm Lexi.
Help me! The breathing suddenly stopped. And fear slowly started to take hold of Dimitri.
Okay, I'm thinking, it's her.
Way, the guttural noise faded into what sounded like a dying... But compelled by curiosity, he approached the source of the sound. It was then he heard the voices again whispering to him. As the murmurs grew louder, Dimitri was almost able to make out individual words in a language wholly unknown to him, or any other man. Its harsh...
Where were the runners killed? Says her statement in her office.
It is, and that's where it's staying. You don't need to see it, Sam. Violet can get confused at times. Just keep doing what you're doing and we'll get along fine.
Okay. What do we know?
Pains me to think that I was even on the list, but I'm ruled out because we have video footage of me in the station at the time of the murder. Rain says he was praying in his room, alone. Nobody corroborates. Bronwyn and Lexi say they were in the same room last night. Shame they can't agree which one. The tarot readers have mentioned a job. We don't know what. Violet says she doesn't remember last night, and you found out she's taking pills. Perhaps they're related. That's it.
What do you... Where's Donna's kill?
In her bedroom. She was naked. Strangled. No signs of sexual activity of any kind. It was a weird scene to look at. There was one thing, but it's strictly between you and me. Dorota had a gold coin in her mouth. I'm being serious now, Sam. Not a word of this. It's the one thing only the killer will know.
A gold coin in her mouth.
Pains me to think that I was even on the list, but I'm ruled out because we have video footage of me in the station at the time of the murder. Rain says he was praying in his room, alone.
Okay, okay. Same thing,
Bronwyn
okay.
and Lexi say they were in the same room last night.
Alright.
They can't agree which one. The tarot readers have mentioned a job. We don't know what. Violet says she doesn't remember last night, and you found out she's taking pills. Perhaps they're related. That's it.
It's 6 o'clock, and you're listening to Radio August. Police investigating the murder of Dorota Shaw are appealing to the community to help catch her killer. The body of 21-year-old Miss Shaw, an accomplished cellist, was found in her home last night. Police are describing the murder as a violent and despicable act. Monroe?
It's just terrible. Meanwhile, out of respect for the victim and her family, this weekend's Tulip Festival has been postponed. New dates will be announced shortly, so do stay tuned to Radio August for updates.
I heard Dorota Shaw was due to play this weekend.
At the Tulip Festival.
Indeed. I understand why they'd want to postpone it. Tonight the weather will be mostly dry and warm, but be on the lookout for dark clouds on the horizon, as there may be scattered showers. Best take an umbrella, Monroe, so you don't get wet.
I like getting wet. That's
What?
6 o'clock with Poe and Monroe.
Keep investigating.
It was probably some kind of hallucination, said Dr. Whitfield as he placed a hand under me.
Who are you?
Detective. I'm Sam. Shaw hired me to investigate the murder.
Right, because the local police are so rubbish. It's been a day, a whole day. It's typical of them.
Do you know Dory yesterday?
Yeah, I went round there in the afternoon. Her parents were at work, and we were, you know, hanging out. I left at about 5.
Okay. Where were you at 9 p.m., I mean?
Playing football. It was just 5 aside. Finished at about 9:30. I called her, but she never picked up.
What can you tell me about Dory's parents? How long were you dating Dory?
Not long, a couple of months maybe. We did care for each other.
Who would do this to her? Was she seeing anyone else?
No, no one. She was really popular.
What can you tell me about Dory's parents? Is it possible the killer was hiding in Dory's room?
What, you mean watching us? That's disturbing. No, it couldn't have been. The only place he could have hidden would be in the closet, and I suppose someone could have hidden in the closet.
Must be a big closet. Have you hidden in there before?
Yeah, it's big enough for 2 people to have sex in.
Oh. Dory like experiment?
She had a few kinks, nothing weird.
Kinks?
Yeah, a band from the 60s. I'm not discussing this with you.
Can you tell me about Dory's parents? What was in the closet?
Clothes, mainly. I did see something that freaked me out a bit, even as a joke.
Okay, what can you tell me about Dory's parents? What can you tell me about the parents?
They always seemed happy to see me. I don't think they meant it. They wanted Dorota to focus on her music.
Okay.
Yes. With Poe and Monroe. So, we have Gabby's dream. So Gabby said that she's grocery shopping, and when she finally gets to the checkout, there's a huge queue. Now, when she gets to the cashier, she realizes she's left her money at home. And then...
Why would someone kill Dory? Do you think Oster killed Dory?
Vicar's son? No, as far as I can tell, Oscar is a good boy. But we've all got different faces now, haven't we, Sam?
The faces you know about me?
Know about you? Well, what is there to know about you, Sam? I just mean people have an act. A facade. Oscar seems nice, but for all I know, he tears pretty girls apart.
Would someone kill Dory?
She flaunts herself. Her body. Had boudoir photographs taken. Who do you think those photos were for, Sam? Her mother.
What? Sounds like you know a lot about Dory.
Ask Zach Weston. He took them.
Tell me about Zach Weston.
Zach's the local photographer. You should go and talk to him, Sam. You're good at talking.
You know where he is?
At Weston's Photographic, off the high road. It's late, but he's always there.
Okay. How do you know that? Am I supposed to know where he is?
I have a good memory. I'm still holding grudges from when I was 4.
And you should be loved for who you are.
Do you know, boyfriend? Leslie says she was in her room last night, not yours.
Oh, she gets easily confused. Youth of today.
Wanna tell me?
Fine. Jeeve Dupont was breathing down her neck, so we thought it would be simpler if we stuck together. If these walls weren't separating our rooms, then technically it'd be true.
Do you know Dora's boyfriend? Why did you lie about your alibi?
To protect Lexi. None of this is her fault, and she gets anxious easily. I was just trying to take the pressure off. I'm sorry, Sam. I never usually lie.
What about Ryan? What were you doing in your room? Dang, bro.
Rain's a big boy, he can handle himself. Besides, I'd be highly suspicious if Rain claimed to be doing anything else other than reading on a Monday night. That's pretty much all he does every night.
Do you know boyfriend?
Yes, he came to see me. He wanted to know that she was okay, spiritually speaking.
Did he tell you anything about Dory? You contacted Dory's spirit?
No, I wouldn't know how. I'm a tarot reader, not a medium. Maybe I should have pretended, though. Made up some fake message from her to give him some comfort.
Why didn't you make up a fake message?
You lie once, and you just have to keep going, don't you?
You're right about that.
Walking across, maybe?
What was the object used for, do you think?
Sam, what can I do for you?
How did you and Dory name from the tarot cards? Let's mention you're here to do a job.
We're trying to save people.
It's not working.
I said we're trying. We have a gift. We have Mercury, the tarot. It tells us where bad things are going to happen, and we try and stop them.
How did you and Dory name from the tarot cards? Where were you before August?
Birmingham. We couldn't save anyone there either. The problem with travelers is... Let's put a pin in this one, Sam.
Birmingham traveler?
Let me ask Bronwyn. If she says it's okay to talk about it, it's okay to talk about it.
What? Why you gotta ask her? How did you get to this name from the tarot?
We didn't. Lexi used a Ouija board to get the name.
A Ouija board? So the tarot didn't tell you?
It's Lexi's thing. I don't personally go near them, but in this case, it did help.
Did you use the Ouija board on It's on?
No. Lexi needs to give it context from the tarot reading. A lot of the time it comes up with nothing. Or a sordid comment directed at Lexi. I think that's why she keeps using it, to be honest.
Tell me more about the Ouija board.
Once we thought there was going to be a murder, Lexi used the Ouija board to find out the victim's name. It spelled out the rota.
How does it work?
This is going to sound weird. Most people believe Ouija boards contact the dead. So if Lexi contacts a dead person, that person needs to know what happens in the future. Ergo, maybe the person she's contacting is from the future. A time traveler who died here.
Time travel is real?
Yes. Well, not just time travel, time and space travel is also possible. If we accept the fact there are multiple realities, we must also accept there are others like us who found a way to travel between these realities.
Standing on his chest, her mottled face inches from his.
Hi Sam, back from war already?
Yeah, I am. Why did you lie about the alibi?
I didn't. How did you find out? Am I in trouble?
Is of justice. That depends on why you lie.
Ron was worried about me not having an alibi. She was logged in doing phone readings, so she's alright. But there's nothing to prove that I was here. I was though, cross my heart and hope to die.
Okay. Do you know boyfriend? Tell me about the Ouija board.
No, I think Bronwyn might know.
For what?
This morning, he only wanted to see her. I guess he didn't want anyone else to hear what he had to say.
Tell me about the Ouija board. Tell me about the Ouija board.
It's just your run-of-the-mill spirit communication device. Want to know how it works?
Sure. Let me hear it.
Cool, okay. So Ouija boards send us messages from the spirit world, right? But where's the spirit world? I mean, there's planets and stars in space. The spirit world must be really far away beyond all that. With so far to travel, messages from the spirit world must take ages to get here. Like how light from the sun takes 8 minutes or something to reach us. You still with me?
Yes, but...
Oh, you're sweet. Where was I? Oh, so here's my point. The spirit world is actually several hours ahead of us. That's how we get messages about things that haven't happened yet. That's how we got Dorota's name. Because in the spirit world, she was already dead. I know, mind-blowing.
Wow. I try to get to her a little bit and make her say some stuff. Tell me about the Traveler.
Traveler? That's a really old role-playing game, isn't it? Oh, did he now? Well then, you know what I know. I guess you must be a part of our inner circle. How does it feel? Cheeky? Are you flirting with me?
This is
Oh dear, am I blushing again? There's a murder to solve. Maybe you should do that first, then me. No, not like that.
Clean and fizzing with bubbling blood, the wet towel stuck to his heel as he lifted it, unveiling the bloody mess he'd made, and he quickly replaced it, shutting his eyes hard to try to erase.
Your ability isn't endless. It will run out at some point.
Let me see something.
I'm Oscar. Is there anything else I can do?
Hear his own breathing until Uni stopped pacing and sat grudgingly opposite him.
Oscar Wainwright, what a surprise.
Lifted the kitten in both hands. Its floppy body barely.
Oh, she didn't know where to be around when Oscar
He
came.
needed to clean up later.
All done left with
Partly
him.
as an apology, partly so he wouldn't have to see it.
Nobody want to talk to
With
him.
Uni in soft pursuit. Nola was awake.
Hi, I'm Bronwyn.
To nuzzle her nose. Have you brought something for Mummy? Ivan perched on the...
Oh, Bron, I'm so glad you're here. We need to talk.
Is something wrong?
Something
No one
wrong.
can hear us, right? I mean, I'm assuming this room isn't bugged, although knowing Violet, there's probably cameras everywhere.
You think Violet's a voyeur?
Probably. I don't know. She has that look about her, don't you think? Like she knows something she's not letting on. I wouldn't be surprised if there's cameras hidden in the wardrobe.
What have you got to hide?
Nothing. Though I'd rather she didn't see me dancing around in my underwear. I only do that for people I love.
Do you love me?
Of course I do, Bron. See? And now that's on film. I hope you enjoyed that, Violet. Listen, we need to talk about our alibi.
What about our alibi?
I know you said it would be better if we said we were together, but lying about your alibi, that's pretty serious. Are you sure it was a good idea?
We should do whatever it takes.
You're acting like we've got something to hide. Ron, is there something you're not telling me? Why'd you ask me to lie? Were you really in your room all night?
Yes. No.
Where were you? Ron, don't mess me around, you're scaring me.
I'm just kidding, I was here all night. I was at Dorota's house.
No. No, you weren't. I don't know why you're saying that, but I know Bronwyn Castle and she's no murderer. Just drop the act.
Scene. It's not people hugging, it's not combat. It's actually a man grabbing the heart of...
You can tell Sam about Birmingham.
Well, what can I tell Sam that you haven't already?
You know Sam likes a fact check. You're right. Don't say anything. You know Sam likes a fact check.
I don't really know Sam. But if you're sure, then I guess I'm sure.
What did you tell the police you were doing last night?
I told them the truth, that I was in my room. I'm not sure if they can fact check it, but it's the only alibi I've got. Kind of wish we'd all stuck together now.
When should we do another reading? The police think it's me, don't they? When should we do another reading?
Looks that way. Have you been feeling possessed lately?
Why possessed?
You're kidding, right?
issue.
Very good.
That's something you could say about most dreams that are a recurring dream.
I'm truly sorry about Dorota. I didn't see you here last night. I'm truly sorry about Dorota.
I didn't really know her. I saw her pictures in the newspaper. Can't remember what for right now.
I didn't see you here last night.
What are you implying?
It's just suspicious.
I didn't even know the girl. You predicted her murder. Who's more suspicious?
Nah.
can tell you is
True.
shopping relates to needs and desires. So, Gabby, what you're...
Hello, I'm Violet. I'm Violet.
That I get from this dream and from your explanation of this dream, you might always be giving more to other people than you receive.
I changed your sheets last night, and you weren't here.
That's impossible. I was in that room praying the entire time, and those sheets have definitely not been changed, I can assure you. Are you trying to frame me?
And maybe that is something that perhaps, Gabby, you might have to challenge in your life. What do you think, Poe?
I think it's a lot of food for thought for this.
Hello, I'm Rain.
Now, this is a particularly interesting one. So this is coming from...
Rain, can I help?
About last night,
Was there a problem?
my tap was dripping, but I fixed it. Where were you?
Dripping? Maybe I was in my bedroom. That's out of bounds to you.
From the sharks, I mean, often sharks, they...
Don't forget the group reading, Ray. By which I mean, if you see Lexi, tell her not to forget the group reading.
What's the plan?
We still don't know what we're dealing with. There's every chance that it could just be a normal human murder.
What if it's not a normal human murder?
Then we have to assume that it's some kind of traveler.
Like in Birmingham? A traveller from where? Like in Birmingham?
Yeah, like in Birmingham.
Okay.
Well, you weren't far off, I'll be honest, Poe, but
So my was...
there are different elements.
She killed herself, maybe. I don't know. A traveler?
What do you think of Sam?
Oh, I'll totally hit that. Apart from the whole investigating Bronwyn for murder thing, of course. But that's a minor flaw. I can work around it.
I hear Sam likes you too.
Really? Well, you know, I'm not surprised. I am a total babe.
Dang.
I'm in control. No, I know what you mean. Yeah, there is, the stakes are high.
But what
She
else
said she gonna hit me. She gonna hit it.
Oh, yeah.
Dang. She straight up gonna hit me. Hit Sam. That's crazy. She wouldn't do Sam, bro.
Hi, I'm Lexi. I'm Lexi.
avoid the negative people in your life. And I also think
Violet's not
that
around.
if you stop doing everything that you do,
Dorota had a boyfriend.
Oscar, the guy I met this morning? The one I told you about. Yes.
What did he want?
Answers. Reassurance. Forgiveness.
Do you think he killed her?
Not considering what he asked me to do.
turn.
Okay.
If they're a negative person, you don't necessarily.
I feel sad for Oscar.
Bronwyn said to stay away from him and the family. We're drawing too much attention to ourselves. We won't be able to finish our job.
Job?
What
You're
job?
wearing a wire. You know why we're here. Don't make me say it.
Say it.
No. Stop being silly.
Toyota, clutching his
Dang
spare
it.
magazine.
He ain't saying nothing, bro.
Need to count the bullets. 9. Just 9.
Hi, Hi, I'm Chief DuPont.
Jimmy's already dead.
Why is Sam still questioning me? Do I need to bring up Mr. Hedges again?
Are you threatening me? Who is Mr. Hedges?
Exactly.
What?
Mr. Hedges. The man you asked me to put up, who then, you know, died.
And then what?
And then we buried him together so nobody would find out. Any of this ringing any bells?
We buried someone together?
Not literally speaking. You took the body and you said you'd bury it, but, you know, I'm an accomplice. We'd both be going down.
Eggheads on smoke break told Jimmy that the Emma project had failed. Gene pattern was unstable or some such bullshit. Sent down to the vault for further milk.
Oh, she's gone now.
She had already been here once.
You have a recognizable knock, Chief DuPont. I'll remember not to answer next time.
Do you know Dorota's boyfriend?
I've met him once, yes.
That's suspicious over there.
Once? When did you meet him? Just the once?
Unless I've got a body double walking around, yes. Just the once. We talked in confidence. You'll need to ask him if you want the juicy details.
She weaves her way around wrecked cars, drawing even closer. But it's enough to send her sprinting directly for me.
She want to talk to Ryan.
The third misses.
They don't want
She
to talk.
vaults from the puddle at the base of the ramp, her hospital gown smothered in blood. And howls. Eyes locked, I put. Spraying crimson, she spills backward onto the concrete. And I slide my back against the steel. Jimmy's empty gun.
Tell me about the Ouija board.
It's Lexi's. I like to think it works the way most metaphysical things work. Through energy. Everything is energy. You, me, that chair. If you focus hard enough on something, you attract energy. Like an electrical current that connects A to B and lights up a bulb.
Okay. I see there.
But she couldn't. Not with how it mocked her. See? You are fat. You can't be trusted. You need her. Did. She starved herself. She'd done it before. She could do it again.
It's 7 o'clock, and here's the latest August update. Chief DuPont of August Police is urging residents to be vigilant tonight following the brutal murder of 21-year-old Dorota Shaw. Whilst he stresses there is no immediate threat to the community at large, residents should be on the lookout until the killer is in police custody. Miss Shaw was found strangled in her bedroom home last night. Poe, I heard she was found by her mother.
Truly awful. Mother caught me up to all sorts of mischief in my bedroom.
How about
Also
her
in
mother?
the news, emergency services were called to the crossroads at Grange Avenue and Church Street following a collision between two cars. There are no reports of any serious injuries, but you might want to take a different route for now.
Oh no. It's going to be one of those nights, Poe.
Stick with me, doll. I'll keep you safe.
I'm not going anywhere. That's 7 o'clock with Poe and Monroe.
Okay.
The first appointment at the clinic cost most of Mother.
Sorry, we're closed. come back tomorrow or make an appointment online.
Isaac.
Yes. What do you want?
I'm working with Chief Dupree. The Shaw's hired, man.
I already told the police she did all those things of her own accord. I didn't force her to do anything. Oh! Dorota Shaw. Sorry. I'm afraid I didn't know her that well.
Okay. Your photograph. Sure. You're friends with Violet. Where were you last night?
For the August Chronicle, she won some sort of award. I remember her cello. It kept reflecting the flash and ruining the shot.
Did she come to the studio?
No, I went to her house, along with the reporter. It's better with these human interest stories to capture them in a natural habitat.
Okay. So you know where she lived?
If you asked me to drive there without my sat-nav, no.
Was that the only time you met? Was you friends with...
Friends? Yes. I know Violet very well.
Oh, yeah? How well?
Violet takes it very well, actually. I like him like that. With a frosty exterior comes a soft, warm center.
What the freak? So you're sleeping with her?
I'm sorry, my analogy wasn't explicit enough for you.
Yeah.
Yes, we have sex.
Wow. Okay. So that was the only time you met for a year?
No,
okay.
Actually, I've been running a special offer on portraits since she came in for a studio session. Wait there.
What you got to show me?
As you can see, there's photos here. Her on the cello. Now this one's in colour. Beautiful hair. Oh, legs wrapped around. Another one here. Ooh, hang on. Do you see what I see?
Picture though. What do you see?
Nothing else?
Like what?
Just a dead girl who looks alive. That's the power of photography. It preserves us forever like butterflies under a glass.
Do you take any other pictures of those? Where were you last night?
What do you mean?
Yeah, do you take any more pictures, sicko? You know what I mean.
I don't think I like what you're implying, Detective. Is that all?
Where were you last night, bro?
Here. I'm usually here most nights.
Work late? Can anyone confirm that?
Only the roof rats.
Okay.
Service carts and a roof with a view to die for. In our idle chatter, I pieced together fragments of tens of...
Talked about Zachary again.
Do we really have to?
Oh, he slept with you. So, yeah. You're in a relationship. He says you're sleeping together.
How vulgar. Yes, I suppose that is what he'd say. but I've never let him lay a finger on me. He says we're in a relationship, but he doesn't act like it.
Why doesn't he act like it? What does he say?
He says he loves me, that I'm the only one for him.
Do you love him?
A rose by any other name? I don't think so.
Who's the little girl on the down there? Who's the little girl?
Over the 4-foot fence, onto the railings below. Arms.
Sam, look, I can't talk right now. I'm doing phone readings. Gotta pay for a John somehow. Lexi's locked in till 8 too. I can sort you out afterwards, yeah?
So today, what do you think it is?
Oh, wow.
It's a bit more about what the object is that I brought in today.
Do you know exactly?
I met him yesterday, doing the rounds, looking for reading work.
This is fun, bro. Investigating.
Oh no. He did mention the rotor.
What about the phenol?
He said there was this girl he was planning to meet up with. Said she was alone every Monday night because her parents go to the cinema. Do you know what that means? It was the rotor Shaw.
Okay. So, Birmingham.
Fine, Sam. Birmingham. Mercury took us to Birmingham. We didn't know what for. We never really know what for. But we turned up. It started with a girl, Ginny. She was South African. I only mention it because that was its thing.
Its thing?
Yeah. We didn't know at the time, but in hindsight, it was after South African girls. 3 to be exact. The Traveller wanted 3.
Why did the Traveller want 3 victims?
You should ask Bronwyn. She's the one that knows about rights. I just know it normally involves 3, and all 3 share a common attribute.
Tell me about the Travelers.
I guess you might call them demons, inasmuch as they can get inside us. They come from other worlds.
They come from other worlds.
Some religions talk of demons, but they don't actually exist. Travelers can get inside us and make it look like we're possessed, hence the demons.
Travelers can inhabit us. Okay, they inhabit us?
Yes, disturbingly. It's actually a lot more complicated than that. They choose a reality/universe where they actually evolve to become the person they're possessing. So they jump in a few million years before our timelines intersect.
Like I'm doing right now. In simply terms, I've heard enough.
They can't just jump into someone. It takes a few hours for that. They make the decision before they travel, which is why we can catch them.
So you think the murderer is a traveler?
Yes, probably. The tarot doesn't just sat-nav us to normal murders.
It is the others. I must say.
We've got to stop meeting like this. Seriously though, Sam, I'm working. Can't it wait? Just give me to 8, okay?
And Alex has said that they have the same dream.
Just trying to get their alibi together.
Now it's a woman lying, hair streaming beneath the surface. She must be dead. No one can.
Hi, Hi, I'm Chief DuPont.
The closing of the eyes. So she wants to... Observing in the dream is not...
Okay.
Face the world, and then...
I don't get anybody in there. Not this one.
Hello, I'm Violet. I'm Violet.
Oh, I think you're actually getting a lot better at this.
Thank you very much.
Very much for sharing this one with us. I would love to talk about this one in further detail. It's quite...
I think I know what I gotta do. I know I gotta be.
Actually, it relates...
I know exactly who I gotta be. Hold on, them two together though. I can't be them right now. Be him, so he wanna get in there.
Hello, I'm Rain.
On your mind, and perhaps it's a secret about some...
You have a lovely guest house.
It is quaint, isn't it? It's all my parents had when they died. We're literally sitting in my inheritance.
How did your parents die?
Father died first. Heart attack. They found him in the freezer when Mother died. She had a pulmonary embolism. I didn't really talk to them much.
You might have been a killer. You act like you don't remember nothing. Freezer, yeah.
Yes, she kept him in the chest freezer because she didn't want to be alone. Stored him perfectly. Still use it today.
What the freak? You creepy as heck, bruh.
Dimitri stared out into the pitch-black darkness outside of his bed. Sure to be here, in this place, so far away from home. Day he volunteered for a top-secret project at an undisclosed location.
I'm Zach Weston. Just sharpening my powers of persuasion.
Sheffield, an expert in the field of archaeology.
Zach!
Hey.
What are you doing here? Quick, don't let anyone see you.
Why don't you want anyone to see me? Everyone's talking about Dorota. Are you happy Dorota's dead? Why don't you want anyone to see me?
What? You're the one who said we shouldn't be seen together. What are you doing here?
I wanted to make sure we were still okay.
What did you do? What did you say to Sam?
Everyone's talking about Dorota. Are you happy Dorota's dead? Everyone's talking about Dorota.
I know. But I suppose people like that attract trouble.
People like what? Is that why you killed her? People like what?
Homewreckers. Anyway, I hope you didn't just come here to talk about Dorota.
Are you happy Dorota's dead? Are you happy Dorota's dead?
I didn't say that. But we both know what Dorota was like. She practically threw herself at you.
Oh.
She didn't throw herself at me. Why'd you think that? Why'd you think that?
The boudoir sessions. Some girls get the wrong idea. I saw how she was looking at you.
Oh, dang.
She wanted it.
You were there. You saw the photos. You were there.
No, silly. But I saw the photos.
Okay.
His edges were most unusual to a molecular level. Indeed, it was clear that this whole...
Zach, let me stop you there. You are one creepy fellow. Now, I don't know what you had going on with Dorota, but I don't want anything to do with it. Do not come back here. Please.
been able to ascertain about their mystifying discovery, and the four The plan then
Oh yeah, he don't want to talk
was
to
to
him no
send
more.
more probes deeper it went. They had
That's
been
funny,
doing
bro.
this for the last 14.
I'm Oscar. Is there anything else I can do?
Is it really wise to send more probes down the hole?
Ain't nobody want to see him,
The
right?
three other scientists looked at him questioningly. All probes so far have malfunctioned at a depth of 500 meters.
Yeah. Ain't nobody want to see this dude.
Are you calling us insane? Asked Dr. Whitfield, pretending to be offended.
Hi, Hi, I'm Chief DuPont.
Said Dr. Remington, clearly echoing the thoughts of the other two. Perhaps it was Dimitri's frustration with the project's slow progress that prompted him to volunteer himself, much. The three scientists all looked at each other, gone crazy, but they were too tired, too drained to argue.
I'm using Sam then.
Dr. Sheffield, you're all hooked up and ready to go. The crew member who had helped him.
It's 8 o'clock and time for another August update. Police
Yeah.
investigating the death of 21-year-old Dorota Shaw have said there's no evidence to connect her boyfriend to the murder. Chief DuPont's statement was delivered in response to speculation from local residents that it was a crime of passion. Miss Shaw's strangled body was found by her mother around 10 p.m. last night in what the chief is calling a puzzling crime.
I can't believe people are gossiping already, Poe.
It's always the person closest to the victim, isn't that what they say?
But that poor boy. A reminder also that due to the murder, this weekend's Tulip Festival has been postponed. New dates will be announced soon. The weather's getting worse tonight with heavy rain forecast. So if you're heading out, you might want to take a jacket. Or a cap.
Or wear the jacket in the cab. That's 8 o'clock with Poe and Monroe.
You're gonna have a jacket on regardless, bro. Next
Sam.
chapter.
I've got news.
What is it?
We've done a reading.
Five of Swords.
Five of Swords. That's the same card as yesterday.
Let's hope it's not the Knight of Wands. This doesn't look good.
It's fine. This happens all the time. There are 78 cards in a deck. The same ones come up a lot.
I get it, but we drew the exact same cards yesterday. What are the odds of pulling all three again?
1 in 474,552. I know. I get asked a lot.
What
Best
you got?
Ten of Swords.
Ten of Swords. Ooh, somebody gonna
It's
die.
happening again. There's going to be another murder. Then Lexi did her thing, and now we have a name. Ellis Monroe.
Alice Monroe.
There was no way for anyone to help him out. He desperately tried to dismiss.
Hey, Ellis.
You must be Sam.
Yeah. Nice little red hair. I like that. It looks good on you. Let's talk.
I just got off the phone with Chief DuPont. I can't believe it. First Dorota, now me.
Do you know? Tell me about Poe.
Yes. We were friends.
Y'all friends, okay.
I hadn't known her for long. Only a few weeks.
How did you meet her?
We met at the gala.
I was hosting and she was playing the cello, you know? I guess we talked for a little while and then she asked me for a drink after the show.
Okay. What happened after the show?
After we'd had a few drinks, she invited me back to her house.
What?
I thought we were just gonna chat, watch a movie, that sort of thing. Then she kissed me. I was so shocked.
Something.
She was so attractive. So I kissed her back.
What? Okay. You and Deborah were in a relationship? You know Deborah had a boyfriend?
Oscar. Yeah. She was a bit confused. When we started seeing each other, she didn't like him touching her anymore. I didn't mind. But she did. So I told her
I bet
if he
you
wanted
did,
to
because
get
you're a girl
sexual,
too.
then maybe she should try something else.
Something else.
I said some guys like to watch. So tell him it would be sexy if he could look but he couldn't touch. As far as I know, it worked.
Oh, wow. Y'all were getting it on in front of him, huh? We think the murderer watched her in the same way? How did it work?
The killer was in her wardrobe? What? Well, then it had to be Oscar. He's the only one it could be.
Oscar was playing football last night.
That doesn't make any sense.
How not?
Then she was seeing someone else? No. Someone she knew. Knew she'd be alone? A stalker?
Did Oscar know about you? Know why Deborah owns a wedding dress?
It was her mom's. She was saving it in case she ever got married.
You and Deborah were in a relationship. Tell me about Poe.
We're co-hosts on the radio. Oh, sorry. You know that already. We've been partners for 2 years now. He's a good friend.
Okay. Where do you find? Did I find him?
He's on air at the moment, but he'll be finished at 8:30.
Where were you last night?
On air. We both were. We broadcast live hourly news reports. It's how we keep our funding.
You and Deborah were in a relationship?
This is just between us, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's just between us.
We fooled around. Radio, I have tons of friends, so nobody ever approaches me. I get lonely. But Dorota was my friend, and I liked making her happy.
You had no friends. Fooled around.
I'm not going into detail, Sam. We pledged each other. Multiple times.
Dang. Do you know that? Okay. Who might want to hurt you?
Not very well. He's done a few shoots of me and Poe to promote the show.
What do you think of him? Have you had any private sessions with him?
No. Zach keeps asking, but I just don't want to. Not for him, but Dorota did. She gave me the pictures as a gift. She looked amazing.
I bet he did ask if you wanted to do private sessions with her too, cause she a pretty girl too. Of course he asked. Any idea might want to hurt you?
No. Sorry. I did have a strange dream last night, though. I was a Hollywood actress, and there were hundreds of magazines and newspapers all piling up on the red carpet, and they all had my picture on the front cover. But the red carpet wasn't carpet. It was a pool of blood, and it seeped through all the pages.
Whoa.
Then I woke up. What do you think that means, Sam?
It means you're exhausted about something. It means that you hit a deep sleep phase.
I don't know what. I mean, I'm anxious now. Maybe it was predicting Dorota's death.
Maybe.
Or mine.
I will protect you. What do you want me to do?
That sounds reassuring. I hope it's not just words, Sam. You've kind of just asked about Dorota since you got here.
Yo.
Sam, you forgot your phone.
Okay. Thank you.
Oh. Well, did you find anything down there? Dr. Whitfield asked. All we heard was static. I have something that might interest Dr. Yutani, Dimitri said with a smile, trying to hide his anxiety.
Excellent work. Gold star for you. Oh, hello. This is my goddaughter, Sophia.
Okay.
She's only 9 and she's a maths genius.
Hello.
I have to pop to my room to get something. Be nice to her while I'm gone. Otherwise I might have to smother you in your sleep.
Okay.
What's your name? I'm Sophia. Pleased to meet you. Do you want to know a secret?
Yeah, what's up? Yes.
Violet was taken by aliens in their ship. She doesn't want anyone to know.
Sorry about that. Sophia, your mother will be here for you soon, so run along and wait. Now, Sam,
Okay.
how can I help you?
Okay. Mention aliens. We want to know.
Of course. Poe and Monroe. She's on the radio.
Ever met her?
Yes, I believe I did. She was here once for something. I don't remember now.
You don't remember a lot, do you?
She has a wicked imagination for her age.
Do you think you were abducted? Is that why you're taking pills?
Do you think you're sitting here now? Perception is reality, Sam.
Have you told anybody else about this?
I needed to confide in someone, so I told Chief Dupont. Just Chief Dupont.
Okay.
And now you, apparently.
Why do you think Al were abducted last night?
Why are you talking about this again? You
They might
understand,
take over her and
every
kill
time
that
you mention
person.
abduction, it opens up a vault of crushing memories that I'd rather stay locked up.
Did anyone else see you last night?
No. Not even the moon.
She said you'd tell me about the abduction.
I don't really want to. About a month ago, the guest house was empty and I was alone in my bedroom. All I could hear was dripping. Cold tap. Drip. 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 And then it began. I could smell iron, a strong metallic smell. Then I could taste it on my tongue.
Okay.
And then weightlessness. Like time and space had stopped. That was the first time they took me.
Oh, you really believe this, huh? First
It's
time?
happened 5 times. Even on clozapine. Get that strange aura, then I'm gone. I tests for epilepsy, amongst other things.
It was
The
her.
scans were normal.
It was her. You forgot something.
As far as I know, I've gone.
We need details about the abduction.
It's difficult to explain. I'm stuck in the wall of an enormous room made from these wooden vines, except the vines slowly move and drip with pain. My head is pushed out like I'm a trophy. If I look to my side, there are others, heads, all prisoners, being experimented on.
The head? Experiment on.
They rearrange us like decorations. Suck us backwards into the darkness and then thrust us back through the wall. And when they return me home, I'm broken. Cuts. Bruises. Memories.
Or the
That's
ground.
so weird, bro.
Scent is always the first sense to.
Tell me about Ellis.
I've heard on the radio, but other than that, I don't know anything about her. I want to help them.
What's the connection between Ellis and the boy?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? Although we can be sure of one thing.
They both know the killer. They both redheads.
Not necessarily. If it's a traveler, then they just jump into any vessel, have their fun and go. It just needs to be someone nearby.
So whoever it is a killer. The traveler is a killer, of course. Rain said you knew about her. Do you know Zachary?
A little bit. What did you want to know?
What is a ray?
A rite can take many forms, but from what we know about these travelers, it seems to be performing some kind of coming-of-age ceremony.
Coming of age? How do you know about travelers?
We've all known about them for hundreds of years. We just know them by different names. Demons, skinwalkers, Jack the Ripper. They're all travelers.
Are there 3 victims before? Are there be 3
3 is a powerful number. There's a divine balance to it in our universe anyway. But maybe it doesn't mean anything where the traveler's from. Maybe 3 is just the carry-on limit for interdimensional travel.
Had a coin in her mouth. Part of the...
Was it a gold coin?
Yes.
That's more of a serial killer thing than a possessed by a traveler thing. It's a bit showy, but well, there's no guarantees.
Do you know Zachary?
No. I can do a reading if you want.
Sure.
9 of Cups. This is a very positive card. Is Zach a suspect? Something feels wrong. He's too smug, too self-congratulating, like he's got away with something. I don't like this, Sam. I don't like this one bit at all.
I need your help.
Yes, of course. Anything.
Keep your eyes on Violet. Try to find out more about...
Why Violet? Do you think she's in danger? You don't think she's involved, do you?
That's what I need to know.
Leave it with me, I'll see what I can find out. And don't worry, I'll be super discreet.
Appreciate you.
All of your time and your emotions.
Mm-hmm.
So perhaps Mary...
Do you know what it was?
Yes,
Mercury?
I met her at the radio station.
Where were you at the radio station?
I was offering my services. Earning a living's tricky when you travel around as much as we do. And last time I checked, Violet wasn't offering us room and board for free.
Tell me more about Brenningham.
In Birmingham, it was a man called Yuri Harris. He worked as a butcher. He beheaded all 3 girls within hours of each other. And we couldn't stop it.
That's the ritual thing they were talking about.
He pleaded not guilty for reason of temporary insanity.
What happened to your...
The Butcher of Birmingham received 3 life sentences and won't be seeing the light of day anytime soon. We know it wasn't him, though. We know it was a traveler.
It's probably literal, as you know, Monroe.
So what's the news about Ellis? I feel so useless sitting here. I want to help.
Do you really want to help?
Yes, please use me. Tell me what to do.
Okay, I have a few... I can't... Just say... Find out what you know can... From the Ouija board. Find out what you can... Dang, bro. I don't want to put her in danger, though. Shoot. What should I say? The Ouija board or Zach?
Who's that?
He's a photographer in the town.
Is he a suspect? I guess he must be. Okay, I'm on the case. Just give me a minute to get ready and I'll be off.
For who you are.
I guess she'd be alright, though.
Maybe that is something that perhaps, Gabby, you might...
You're only alive because we want you to be.
Hi, I'm Chief DuPont.
Dark Nights with Poe and Monroe.
Claude.
By Chris Hoppenbrowers, read by The Raw Geek.
Chief, what a surprise to see you. Again.
Why didn't you tell me Ellis was next?
I told you Dorota was first. And that didn't turn out very well, did it? Let's hope Sam does a better job than you did.
Location. When he had first heard those words,
I hope so. She might
he
get
assumed
killed
the
next.
location would be somewhere on Earth. Instead, he now found himself on the far side of the moon. Sheffield, an expert in the field of archaeology, hadn't had a breath of fresh air.
Okay.
Combined with the moon's low gravity, a lack of sunlight, the station...
I think she's the killer, the one I'm about to change to now.
Violet. I'm Violet.
A pale, gaunt carcass of a man. Any living being.
Yeah, she don't want to be
But
near
the
her right
work
now.
kept him going. It had to. The
Okay.
others, and himself, that they were writing history here.
Yeah, nobody around her right
Discoveries have
now.
been made these last few months. Discoveries...
Hi, I'm Bronwyn. I'm Bronwyn.
Star in the night sky.
Do you believe Tara can predict things now?
I'm not one for mystics and crystal balls. I'm a Virgo.
Okay, me too.
It says you're lying about your alibi.
I believe in this stuff too.
I suppose it has a 50-50 chance of getting it right.
Experts in their fields, those being paleontology, linguistics,
You might be lying,
and exobiology respectively.
What a day. Alice Munro, then. Looks like our traveller likes redheads.
I wouldn't be so sure. Looks that way.
Should we be worried about Violet?
Maybe. She thinks she was abducted by aliens.
Then that possibly means she's already been a traveller target. What else did you say?
Yeah, exactly.
Something about being in a row of heads?
Yeah.
So they're killing us for sport. Sounds about right.
It had been man-made. The hole was drilled.
It took over her a million times. Violet. That's why I said keep your eye on Violet.
Long before.
Bron, what are we going to do about Ellis?
What would you do about Ellis?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking you.
Let's think. What have we tried before?
A few times we've caught up with the Traveller, nothing's worked.
Talking to them? Killing them? Restraining them? Talking to them?
Please don't kill that person. Okay, thanks. Oh no, look, you killed them anyway. You know that.
Is it really wise to send more probes down the hole? Dimitri asked as they went over their plans. The three other scientists looked at him questioningly as they waited for him to...
Hello, I'm Rain.
Without much thought, Dimitri blurted out,
Who is Sophia?
You saw her, did you? She's my goddaughter, at that age where she overshares.
Is she a ghost?
What makes you say that, Rain? Is there something about her aura?
and his eagerness for a breakthrough that prompted him to volunteer.
What is it, Ray?
I have a plan.
You do? Enlighten me.
Maybe Ellis should stay with us. Maybe Ellis should stay with Chief Dupont. Maybe Ellis should stay with us.
With our track record, if she gets killed anywhere near us, we'll be sent to jail, whether we did it or not.
That's cold.
I'm just being practical. Ellis's fate is in our hands. Ours isn't.
When no alternative had presented itself, Dimitri...
Hi, Rain. Did you miss me while I was gone?
She can be fresh, bruh.
Ellis Munro.
I'm honestly not going to try and worry about this one. We've told Sam, and I think that's all we can do.
Really? Well, what's Sam going to do? Really? Well, what's Sam going to do?
I believe Sam is going to save Ellis. According to the Ouija, this could play out in a lot of different ways, but mostly saving Ellis.
What other ways?
Ellis could run, Ellis could die, Ellis could be saved, mistaken identity, someone else dies. There's a lot of noise coming from the beyond, but it's not just a load of voices saying Ellis will die. Sam's got this.
Okay.
Now, she informed Dimitri at 800 meters. If we lose communication, just...
Hi, I'm Lexi. I'm Lexi.
She said out loud. He wasn't sure why he suddenly felt the need. The recording device on his arm, or in the small hope that Dr. Utah.
Lexi Korn, how thin are these walls?
What do you mean the walls are thin?
I can hear you screaming at your Ouija board. Last night too. I feel like I've heard your whole life story.
What did you hear?
Does Sam like me? Is Violet a lesbian? Will Ellis die? Will Bronwyn die? That last one, don't worry about that.
Why not? Because you're immortal. Why not?
I'm gonna stick around until you're sick of the sight of me, alright? I'm not in any danger. Ellis is in danger. Sam's in danger.
Dr. Utah, if you're hearing this, prepare to make history. You're going to have a film.
Our job is so stressful.
Tell me about it. Chasing around the unknown, trying to triumph good over evil, generally standing around helpless watching people die.
Why do we do it? Why don't we just quit? Why do we do it?
For me, it's a common decency thing. Hi, I'm Bronwyn. Did you know the Earth was overrun by trans-dimensional evil? Want to help fix it? Sure.
Trans-dimensional evil?
I'll read the manual, Lex. People are afraid of ghosts, zombies, and aliens. They never even think to consider the possibility that there are millions of universes, potentially with millions of predators, all far more evolved than we are. What are our chances of victory? Minuscule. But if we don't fight at all, zero.
So who's the traveler, bruh? Who did it take over to kill that girl? That's what I'm trying to figure out now.
Hi, I'm Ellis. I'm Ellis.
Dimitri started yelling up the shaft.
They want to talk to. She didn't want to talk to Ellis.
He swore he heard laughter coming from down below.
Nobody want to talk to her.
Started to turn inside out. He tried climbing up the rope in a panic. Sweet release of slowly being lifted up towards the surface.
Yeah, nobody want to talk to her.
Communication was restored. What's going on, Dr. Sheffield?
I'm Zach Weston. Just sharpening my powers of persuasion.
He hadn't told anyone about the whispers in the dark for fear of being mocked.
I need to talk about Ellis Monroe.
What have you been doing with Ellis Monroe?
What haven't I been doing? What have you heard?
The tarot readers have predicted that she is the next victim. Do you think we should do something?
Want to fool around?
Is that really all you think about? It's starting to look like August has a serial killer targeting redheads. Look at my hair, Zach. Does this look red to you?
Yeah.
Approximated its meaning. Punishment for the wicked or curious. Science, they had all agreed how disturbing it was that
But it's gone, huh?
curiosity was a concept to be closely associated with wickedness. As he contemplated the day's events, Dimitri quickly fell asleep.
Nobody want to talk to him, right?
I'm Oscar. Is there anything else I can do?
He had gotten used to the dark, so he instead listened. Stopped. All he heard now was the soft, familiar buzzing.
Ain't nobody want to talk to
He
him.
wondered how the light could be on if his room was still shrouded in darkness. Against his eyes, trying hopelessly to rub the blackness out of them.
Yeah.
As he came to the terrifying realization that he had gone blind. Panicking, Dimitri stumbled out of bed, felt his bare feet touch the cold floor, and quickly...
Oscar, good. You got my message?
Yeah.
Got some things to show you.
What have you got?
Does, this mean anything to you?
That's Dorota.
And what if I showed you this?
Alice Munro.
Do you know her?
She's from the radio.
And if I do this?
Oh, it's funny,
Anything?
They do a little tank. He already know.
That'll be all.
He don't know nothing.
You can go now.
Dang.
Stomping his feet like a frustrated child. Please help me! The breathing suddenly stopped and changed into a deep...
Oscar, I'm so sorry. What can I do?
Were you seeing Dorota?
Oscar, it's so much more complicated than that.
Why didn't you... Is it really? Tell me.
Oscar, I didn't mean to hurt anyone. That's not who I am. I go out of my way to help people, to be kind to them.
So were you helping or being kind?
I had feelings for her, Oscar. You should understand that. I'm sorry this is how you had to hear it. But maybe she didn't tell you because she was leaving me. I don't know. I'm sorry. I truly am.
I forgive you. You want to make it up to me?
How?
Maybe if I knew what Dorota saw in you, it'd help.
What do you mean?
We should sleep together.
Oh, whoa, whoa.
We should sleep together.
That's fair. I'll just freshen up, and...
Whoa, she said yeah?
You can put it in me.
Whoa!
While I think of Dorota's cold, lifeless body that way, at least one of us is still thinking of her. You can go now.
He quickly searched his pouch and found the etchings he had made.
Wow, this is crazy, bro.
Some kind of hallucination, he concluded, possibly caused by a gas or an unfamiliar type of radiation. The three scientists...
Oh, she didn't want to talk to him after that.
Well, did you find anything?
No, he didn't want to talk to her.
All we heard was static.
They gone, okay.
Honey, Dimitri said with a smile, trying to hide his anxiety. With a trembling hand, he produced the etchings from his pouch. What's this?
Okay, let me see something.
Hi, Hi, I'm Chief DuPont.
Added Dimitri, a fearful realization in his voice. Well, yes, replied Dr. Yutani.
Chief, I wanted to ask you something.
Is it about the boudoir photos?
Yeah. So it's true then?
I haven't seen them. I'm sorry. It's all tasteful stuff. Maybe a gift for you. It's all tasteful.
I didn't get them. Now I feel like I'm the only person who hasn't seen them.
Oh, dang.
What did you want to ask?
Am I still a suspect?
Yes.
Okay. Good. Listen, I think I might get out of this place soon. I need some space.
There was a long silence. If you saw the future, what happens next?
Chief DuPont, thanks for calling in.
I'm just checking you're safe.
At the moment, my heart's beating 1,000 times a minute and I can't sit still. Every noise or knock on the door makes me jump out of my skin, and I keep looking behind me. Is that safe?
Have I ever let you down? What's really worrying you?
That you're just saying you're doing things when you're not actually doing anything. What's the plan, Chief DuPont? How do we stop this from happening? How do we stop me from dying?
I got you.
Living quarters about an hour later. And couldn't make out anything out of the ordinary. Perhaps the others were right. Perhaps it was all just in his head. Yet he couldn't shake the feeling that he had seen his imminent and unavoidable future.
Hello, I'm Violet. I'm Violet.
Later that night, Dimitri awoke to the sound of cold and hollow whispers in the... bother turning on the light.
Okay, that one see none of that one see.
Take a look at this. It's a picture of Dorota.
I don't want to see pictures of your conquests.
It's not like that. It's just a press photo. Do you see anything in it?
A girl holding a cello. What do you see? A girl holding a cello.
You don't see any movement. Just Dorota.
Mm-hmm.
39th Street, Queens. Was morning to find Tenzin. Fists were raised. There was enough company. Between us, we slept in shifts to guard that dumpster and chase the rest of the street off. That spring...
Hi, I'm Bronwyn. I'm Bronwyn.
How you gonna find out who it is if it's a traveler, bro?
A former monk, expelled for some scandal involving a woman. For that I have no reason left.
Who are you? What are you doing in my house? Get out now before I call the police!
The roof of the dream. White
You don't know me?
cigarette butts,
Okay.
like scattered finger bones. He gave me one long final grin. And I believe I'm...
Hello, I'm Rain.
Salt air assaults my nostrils. I arrive to a cacophony of Golden Gate Bridge.
I'm just trying things out.
The view,
So you gonna answer me?
but it's still not home.
Haven't you done enough predicting my death?
I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'm just kidding. I know it's not your fault. Well, unless you're the killer.
Have you made a decision about the show?
I think it's a no. Sorry. It's just the reading that you gave me the other day. I don't want to scare off the audience.
Why would I scare off your listeners? What reading? Why would I scare off your listeners?
They don't want to hear talk of death and darkness. Well, they do, if it's in a story. But you can't tell them they're going to die.
I said you were going to die?
You didn't say you're going to die, just like that, but I remember the death card. And the devil.
And it says
And you
what
said
I...
it was... What was the word you used? My challenge. That I needed to die so I could be free from my chains. I know you said it doesn't mean literal death, but maybe it does.
Mother was there. Giving up, are we? And reached for a slice of bread. You, if Penny. Then it had been easy to stay thin. Now, without Mother, Penn failed like she failed everything else.
Hi, I'm Lexi. I'm Lexi.
13 again, sucking on stolen sauce packets from the school canteen. Hard. The gnaw enough without the gnawing.
Sorry, we're closed. Unless you're here for something else.
Oh, he's freaky as heck,
I'm a friend of
bro.
Dorota's.
Dorota. Sorry about what happened.
Dorota told me things about you. Can I come in? Dorota told me things about you.
Things? That's ominously vague. I'm not sure what you mean. Sorry, I didn't catch your name.
Lexi.
Lexi? I like it. It's got an edge.
He freaky as heck,
Dorota
bro.
says she knew you. You're dating Violet, aren't you? I know what you did to Dorota. You're dating Violet, aren't you? I know what you did to Dorota. I know what you did to Dorota. You're dating Violet, aren't you?
No, we're just friends.
That's
What?
not what you told Sam. That's not what Violet thinks. That's not what you told Sam.
Sam? Who are you? Are you working with the police too?
I'm helping Sam with the case. Don't worry, I'm not with the police. I'm helping Sam with the case.
I don't appreciate being lied to. Get out.
When Penn stole breadcrumb
Okay.
from the kitchen counter, the parrot. Crumb, it sang. In 2 months,
Couldn't get him to say nothing, bro.
ever been. There were no more soft little rolls of fat to make her tender, just thin skin and hard bones.
Hi, I'm Ellis. I'm Ellis.
Sprinklers hiss down. I crawl out of Jimmy's upside-down Toyota, clutching his spare magazine. Neatly countable. Just for Emma.
And nobody want to
I
talk to
kiss
her.
each bullet for luck as I reload them. Rising to my feet, I slide the magazine into the Smith & Wesson.
Talking some dark stuff there, Bubba.
I'm Zach Weston. Just sharpening my powers of persuasion.
It's in far better shape than he is. I limp past the wreck towards the exit ramp. Wall now separates the left.
Zach? What are you doing here?
I've been a naughty boy. I need to tell my previous partners.
Good to know. I'm not one of them though, so... Unless there's anything else?
Pose for me. Let's sleep together. Pose for me.
Zach, please stop asking. It's not gonna happen.
Just, undo a few buttons, yeah? Just, undo a few buttons, yeah?
Are you bullying me into taking my clothes off for you? That's sleazy. Just leave, Zach, before I call Chief DuPont.
Gathering at the base of the ramp. As I reach the steel wall, the garage plunges into total darkness. The sirens wheeze to a
Hey,
halt
everybody trying to get
before
her
my
to take
eyes
her
can
clothes off
adjust the
now.
emergency lighting
That's
kicks in.
crazy.
I'm Oscar. Is there anything else I can do?
I already did him, right?
Sprinting directly for me. The second shot clips her side. The third misses. It's 9 o'clock and you're listening to Radio
Here we go.
August. Investigations into the murder of 21-year-old Dorota Shaw are continuing this evening. Miss Shaw was found dead in her home at approximately 10 p.m. last night in what police are describing as a puzzling case. Residents are urged to be cautious until the perpetrator is caught. I cannot stress this
thing is
enough.
big, bro.
Stay safe out there. You mean the world to me. In other news, Monroe has been detained on urgent business, so you're stuck with me until she returns. Never fear, Monroe fans. We still have lots of pre-recordings, so you can relax with her angelic tones. That's 9 o'clock with Poe and Monroe.
Okay.
You're listening to Radio August. Dark Nights with Poe and Monroe.
Sam, I've got some heavy rain news.
What is it? What have you got on rain?
Lawrence Petrovsky, that's his real name, and no, he's not a Russian spy. But he does have a criminal record.
What did he do?
He was charged with the murder of a 21-year-old artist. Looks like he got off on a technicality by all accounts.
When was this?
About 3 months ago in Hong Kong. Be careful, Sam. If you're going to ask him about this, it could be a flight risk. And you know, there's a good chance he could be the killer. Door's behind you.
Do you know?
Rain's still a suspect. No corroborated alibi. Bronwyn Castle has one, Lexi Taylor doesn't. I've got my search back on Rain, or Petrovsky, as we should call him. He's got priors that you're looking into. Violet says she doesn't remember last night, but I've got that in hand. Zach Weston says he was in his studio last night. No one corroborates. Oscar's in the clear. He was playing football last night. He said that Dorota had a wedding dress in her closet. Not many people would know that. That's it.
Nothing if not.
Hey, I'm going. There's too many people asking questions. It's exhausting. I'm off to stay at my aunt's. I'll come back tomorrow, but I've said everything I can say.
The tipping point when she would finally...
Probably right here. Why? I didn't realize I was under house arrest.
Sounds like you're progressing. Should I probably go somewhere where there's are witnesses?
If you've got proof, arrest me, Sam. You're reaching. I'll go where I want, not where you want me to be.
That girl. She was
Okay.
so little light left to feast on.
You're the detective. Monroe just
Oh.
called. This is madness. Who would want to hurt her?
Are you Moreau? Close.
We've worked together for years. She's the light to my shade, the angel to my demon, the diamond to my lump of coal. She told me to say all those things. Heavens no. I have a wife and 3 children, beloved spawn of my loins. Monroe and I are good friends, that's all.
I got you. Anyone hates Moreau? Do you know Shaw?
Only a madman. Or woman. Monroe is August's sweetheart. Poe and Monroe. That was her idea. Our show.
Monroe?
We were just another local radio station before that. It was Monroe who decided we should have a theme. Dark Nights with Poe and Monroe. Don't tell me you haven't heard it, Detective.
No, I haven't.
That's what the Free Radio Project is all about.
Free Radio Project. What's the Free Radio Project?
Uniting August via the airwaves. Monroe's been delivering free radios anywhere people might want to listen. Doctors' surgeries, hairdressers, the guest house.
How can she afford free radios?
I believe she charmed the local electrical store into donating them, in exchange for free advertising, of course.
Do you know Brainshaw?
We interviewed her about her scholarship not too long ago. Do you think whoever killed Dorota plans to kill Monroe? What makes you think she's in danger? Tarot.
The tarot reading.
Does this have anything to do with the gentleman who stopped by?
What gentleman?
I didn't get his name, I'm afraid. He offered to do a spot on our show, doing tarot readings to answer listener questions. We said we'd think about it.
Tell me about August.
You know, this town is fascinating. There's a lot more to it than meets the eye. Have you ever read up on the real history of August?
History doesn't interest me. No, tell me more.
The official story is that Mary August retired from a life on the high seas, found a nice spot here, and used her ill-gotten gains to establish a town. But that's not what really happened.
Okay, I'm not sure I care what really happened.
It's true that Mary August was a pirate, but she didn't retire. Her ship was sunk on the rocks just off the coast. Mary and all of her crew sought refuge in a small fishing town. This one.
That story, is it over? Go on.
They slaughtered everyone. Men, women, and children. All dead and dismembered in their own homes. The bodies were dumped in a mass grave. Well, the body parts. And the pirates moved in.
The heck? So everyone in Augustine is descent from pirates. Where's the mask?
It seems at some point it was built over and then forgotten about. It could be under the school, or the church, or right beneath our feet. On that note, I should probably get back to the booth. The show must go on. Death threats be damned. Look after Monroe, Detective. She's the only Monroe I've got.
It's now 10 o'clock. Here's your August update. Investigations deepen into last night's murder of 21-year-old Dorota Shaw. Miss Shaw, a talented cellist who had recently been granted a place at Juilliard, was found strangled at her home last night. With the murderer still at large,
who did this, bro?
Has urged residents
who
to
killed
remain
her?
calm and stresses there is almost no chance of anyone else being harmed.
Oh boy.
Alice, if you're listening, let me know you're okay. In other news, a handful of August residents have reported seeing strange lights in the sky earlier this evening. The lights, which witnesses describe as searingly bright, were spotted over the east edge of town, past the fire station. Have you seen any strange lights? Or for that matter, little green men? Let me know.
No, I ain't seen none of that mess. You might have seen that girl. That girl might be talking about a Judgment Day. Next chapter.
August's gone crazy tonight. I've just got off the phone with someone who thinks they saw a UFO on one of the nights that Violet went missing.
And who was that?
Aliens would be normal right now. Anyway, now you're here, it's time. What do you suggest we do with Alice Monroe?
Okay, protect her at her house. Send an officer to her house. Tell her to leave town. Oh boy. Protect her at her house, at her home.
Good call. If she's not here, she can't get hurt.
I don't understand. You're staying here, but you want me to leave? Where should I go?
Just go. anywhere, just don't tell me where. Get in the car and drive.
Are you sure this is a good idea? How do we know the killer doesn't have a car?
But if you're not in August, it can't touch you. We don't.
Okay, that makes sense, I guess. I'll get going then, Sam. Be careful.
I will. You just get up out of here. Did that work? I know it's not her.
Sam, it didn't work. Alice is dead. We found her
What?
alibi off the main August High Road. Strangled. Same gold coin in the mouth. How the hell did this happen, Sam? You need to get back to the guest house straight away. Those tarot readers say they have another target.
Shoot, bro.
It's 11 o'clock. My good friend and co-host Alice Munro has died. Her life was ended
Dang, bro.
a short while ago by, we think, the same person who murdered Dorota Shaw. I know that you are shocked and devastated and heartbroken by this news, as am I. There is nothing more I can say. I hope you will join me now in a minute's silence to remember Alice Munro.
I shouldn't send her alone, bro. That's what happened. Dang. That's crazy, bro. Alice Munro. Shit, I'm down for real, man. Aw. That sucks, bruh.
Sam.
Who is it?
I have some bad news. We've done a group reading, and it's you.
I'm the killer?
We can't predict that. The next victim, it's you.
The next victim is me. What?
I think you interfered too much. That's why you're the next target. I've called Chief DuPont already. He's asked that you meet with him. You should go, Sam. Be careful.
Shoot,
Sam,
bro.
it's almost midnight. You're still alive?
Yeah, but not for long.
No one's even attempted to kill you yet. You've given me a lot of evidence. Enough to arrest someone. But who? Make the right decision, and you should be safe. If we don't, well...
Oh, crap.
To sleep at some point.
I gotta see the
Get
name.
someone to guard your room at the guest house. But it might not be enough. So, Sam, who should I arrest? During that whole thing with Alice, the only people I couldn't keep track of were Rain, Zach, and Violet. I don't want to believe it's Violet, but That's why you're here. You're impartial.
It's
Out of those
Violet,
three
bruh.
names, who was with Dorota at the time of her murder? Or who has an alibi that doesn't check out? This is on you, Sam. Just give me a name.
Violet, bruh.
Violet, are you sure? Fine. Okay, I trust you, Sam.
It's Violet.
Know what you're doing. I'll get the paperwork drawn up. We'll get Violet in. See if we can't get a confession to something.
Shoot. Oh!
I'm sorry. That was in bad taste. Bronwyn asked me to check that you're okay, and you seem to be. Well
Yeah.
done, catching a killer, by the way. Well, hopefully you did. Scream if you need me.
What?
It's 1 o'clock in the morning, and this is Poe with your August update. We don't normally have them at this
Bro, don't be
time,
staring
but
me like
since
that,
there's a
bruh.
killer on the loose, I feel it's my duty to keep the radio station manned. I personally spoke with Chief DuPont earlier, and he thinks they're close to catching the killer. Until that happens, though, please lock your doors and stay inside. Remain vigilant.
It's Violet, bro. It's gotta be her, man. She can't remember what she done.
I see things in shadows, behind doors and under desks. I hear the chattering of teeth and the glee of insects waiting to feed on me. The studio undulates like a heart that beats its last.
Why the hell he gonna kill me for a minute? He's standing in front of me like that, bro. Talking about some boo. Bruh. I thought it was him, Rain, for a minute, bro. I thought it was Rain about to kill me.
Forgive me.
Sam, it's you. All tied up in my photography studio.
Oh!
Sounds like we're going to have a great session. I must say, you're a bit of an idiot for not getting Chief DuPont to arrest me, but fortunately, choices matter. Now I have you in my studio.
Shoot, it was him.
No, before you ask, Violet doesn't know. She's far too sweet for all this killing.
Why did you want to kill those women?
Oh, Sammy, you want the whole football
It was him!
explanation. There's no
Shoot!
time for that. Those women are sluts. Dorota with her naked legs wrapped around the cello. We all know what that's shorthand for. Preening and makeup, practically begging me to have sex with them. And then when the offer comes, their legs close together like oysters. They're all whores, Sam. We're just haggling over the price.
Why you want to kill them because they frame you?
Not just that. That's the reason the police would go after. No. Those pictures I took of them. I saw things in them you shouldn't see. Flashes of death and gluttony.
You got the wrong killer, bruh.
Those photos told me to kill them. I mean, I wouldn't kill any old whores. I'm not Jack the Ripper. I'm going to kill you, though.
Ah! Change it to Violet. Change it to that.
Oh my goodness. It's like my photos. They were capturing things truthfully, but only I could see them. Violet? You were Sam all along. No, wait.
I'm Violet.
You're not Violet. You're an alien, aren't you? No, no, no!
So, you let him get away. I'm disappointed, Sam. First you choose to lock up the wrong suspect, then you let the real killer disappear. God damn it. It's fine. I'm glad you're okay and no one else.
Yeah, I didn't die.
Let's chalk this one up to experience, shall we? I'll catch you in the morning, get some sleep.
Bro, I saved my life, bro. He about to kill me, bro. Shoot. Boy, right there about to kill me. He said, oh, we're gonna kill you, though. It's crazy.
Hello, sleepyhead.
Huh?
I'm so glad to see you alive.
Yeah. Did I win? What about the next victim?
There is no next victim.
Okay.
Zach's still missing, but Chief DuPont will find him. At least that's what I'll tell myself to sleep at night.
I'm sorry.
It's not your fault. What could you have done differently? Bye, Simon. I'll
lock them up.
catch you on the flip side.
Hope we don't
Sam,
kill nobody
I'm
else.
so glad you're here. When I heard, I got so scared. Sam, I'm just going to say it because you only live once and all that. Sam, I think I've fallen for you. That's it. That's all I wanted to say. It's out there now. We can get on with our lives.
I feel the same way. It's a nice thing.
You too? I'm the happiest girl in the world. We have some catching up to do.
Oh, dang.
Sam, you're safe. Thank Christ.
Yeah, I'm good, bro. I made it, man.
Sorry. I don't know where that came from.
Man, that's all good, man. Bro hug, bro. What?
Yeah, I know.
I ain't gonna kiss him, bro. What the freak I'm gonna kiss the man for? So this is it.
Look, however this pans out, I just wanted to say thank you. Chief DuPont was gonna screw everything, but you kept it all together. The riot was stopped. But there's tens, if not hundreds, going on all the time, so we gotta keep going. I don't know if Bron asked in the end, but I hope you're coming with us. I really do.
Sam, you win some, you lose some. You're still alive.
Yeah.
So we'll call this a no-score draw. Zach won't get away. We're looking everywhere for him. We'll find him, and justice will be done. Sam, I don't know what you do or how you do it, but you get answers that most people can't. Can't have you work at the station for obvious reasons, but I do want to work with you. Sam, these are for you. It's a little office just next door to the laundrette in August. August, you're home now. We want you here.
I did get him away, but yeah. Thanks, Chief.
And I've stuck to my word. That problem you had, I buried it. The coroner's report is going to say the woman was dead when you arrived, not after. I don't personally believe in exorcism or anything like that, but over the last 24 hours, I'm starting to think things aren't as cut and dried as I'd like them to be. You're a good person, Sam. At least that's definitely how it looks from the outside.
I kind of figured that was that guy doing it, bruh. Appreciate it, man. Dang, that was a nice one right there, bruh.
I am Dorota. I am 21 years old. I love playing cello, and I just been awarded a scholarship to Juilliard. I just love cello. I love all string instruments, but cello is rich and deep and soothing, at least to me. No, cello
the
is
one
my
that died,
hobby.
bruh.
But my real passion is... It's silly, it sounds silly. Well, I would like to build a time machine. I know.
Okay.
But it is possible. I think people make mistakes. They do things they regret, and they say things they don't mean. I want to go back in time. I want to make better choices.
Maybe you should go back in time before you die.
You know why you're here, don't you?
No.
Because you did well.
Okay.
You know what happens when you do well?
What? No.
Augmentation. Congratulations, Agent 3.13. Welcome to 3.14.
Okay. Okay. And the secret debrief.
Debriefing 3204, Birmingham. Transmit. And we're ready. Are you human?
Yes.
Debrief complete. Agent ready. You can go.
That's weird. But yeah. Can you get previous? You can now still previous view screens. Okay. Resume where? Okay. Thank you guys for watching Shapeshifting Detective, my bad. Thank you guys for watching Shapeshifting Detective. This was been an adventure, guys. We shapeshift and find out the killer. We find out the right killer with shapeshifting, bruh. And find out what happened on the end. Things happened, people died. But we did find a kill on the end. So, thank you guys for watching, guys. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel, guys. Shapeshifting Detective. This was Shapeshifting Detective. Love you guys. Thanks for watching. Go give us a thumbs up on the video, guys. And subscribe if you're new here. And I appreciate your love. Dedication to the channel, guys. Thanks for watching. See y'all soon. Very soon. Peace. But hold on, if you go back in, warning, so that a new game will erase your old one. Okay, yeah. We're done here. Appreciate y'all. Y'all have a blessed night. Have a wonderful night, guys. I'll see y'all later. Peace. And once again, subscribe if you're new here and like the video. If you want to see more horror and adventure games on the channel, guys, or interactive movies, also subscribe and like the video. And we'll get back to some more like Shapeshifting Detective and more games later on the channel, guys. So don't miss out on that. Peace out and love y'all. Have a blessed night.